After a 2-year hiatus, the Pittsburgh Steelers finally returned to training camp at St. Vincent College in Latrobe. A lot of excitement hit the air when the players made their debut. You can tell when the reporters surrounded the players and began to ask them their questions. But all that nearly came to a halt when the Steelers announced they placed 2 players on an inactive list due to injury. We're going to talk about those 2 players and what that means for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Also, I got some breaking news about myself. We'll go into those things. Please hit that like and subscribe button, guys. You don't want to miss any of our daily segments, weekly lives. We were having a weekly live on Friday nights called the Friday Night Q&A. Well, we're going to be moving that to Saturday mornings. It's going to be called the Saturday Morning Steelers Session with myself, Daniel J. You don't want to miss that Q&A, our first debut this weekend. So please hit that like and subscribe button. My name is Daniel J. This is State of the Steelers, and welcome to the Huddle. Mike Tomlin addressed the media for the first time this training camp, and during his announcements, he mentioned that the Pittsburgh Steelers were going to be placing 2 defensive players on inactive lists to start training camp. Mike Tomlin did go in and indicate that both injuries don't seem to be serious and shouldn't affect majority of the training camp or practice sessions to come. First, he stated that they placed Tyson Alualu on the active PUP list, and unfortunately also placed Minkah Fitzpatrick on the active non-football injury list. Now, for Tyson Alualu, for me, that's a little bit of a concern. He ended the season last year having broken an ankle and then requiring season-ending surgery on that ankle. After his injury and his departure, the Pittsburgh Steelers, the running game was poor, to say the least. And that's being nice, in my opinion. But, I'm excited for him to come back. I was hoping to see him come back, and I was hoping he would start training camp active. Now, the concern also with Tyson Alualu is going to be his age. He's getting up there in age. I believe he's like 35 years old. That's younger than I am. However, that's not a young age for a man in the National Football League. And so there's a little bit of a concern there. That's something that I want to keep my eyes on. That's something that I'm going to keep, looking forward when I go to training camp to see if he's going to be still, participating, or if at that time he's still on the PUP list. I'm hoping he can come back early and be a leader on that defensive line that's, alongside with Cameron Hayward. So we'll see what happens. Mike Tomlin stated it wasn't very serious, so I'm going to go ahead and believe what Tomlin says on that one. With Minkah Fitzpatrick, he ended up apparently was riding a bicycle or a bike and fell down. Apparently, it's not very serious. He did not break or sprain the wrist. It's just going to be creating a little bit of discomfort in the beginning portions of training camp, is what Mike Tomlin reported when he addressed the media. I'm not too concerned about that. If Mike Tomlin is reporting that it's something that's not serious, it's not sprained or bruised, it's just going to cause discomfort, I don't think the Steelers are going to be forcibly needing Minkah Fitzpatrick to be in there early on to be accustomed with the playbook or not and whatnot. Minkah Fitzpatrick is an all-pro. He's a high-performance athlete. I think the Pittsburgh Steelers are going to be fine if he takes a couple of days to rest the wrist. And so, with that being said, guys, I don't think that the injuries are going to be significant. They are something that we do need to report on, though, and something that we also got to keep an eye on. And that's what I'll be doing, not only from afar, but as I go to training camp for the Thursday prior to Friday Night Lights, and I'll also be there for Friday Night Lights. So if you guys are out there, please, if you see me, come holler at me, come say hello. I'll also be doing interviews and stuff out there. So please, if you want to get on the show, get on the channel, by all means. Next, guys, I got a little bit of breaking news on myself. Your boy here has just been picked up and am now part of Behind the Steel Curtain. You might recognize them from YouTube, and they have a live show pretty much every night. Some great fellas, great guys. I highly recommend you go and like and subscribe to them. I know a majority of you guys that follow me follow them. But if you don't, please do so. They great guys, great channel. Tons of content that always come out. They are the one-stop shop for non-stop shop for Steelers football. And well, I'm going to be part of their audio only podcast group. And my show, well, you guessed it, it's going to be called State of the Steelers. We'll be debuting this Saturday. So please, I'd encourage you guys to go to wherever you hear podcasts, whether it's on an Apple podcast. There's a podcast app on my Android device. So on that device as well. All you do is search Steelers. You'll find Behind the Steel Curtain. Subscribe to them. My show will debut on Saturday called State of the Steelers. So please, go subscribe to them. Please hit the like button here. With that being said, guys, I'm Daniel J. This is State of the Steelers, and I'll see you tomorrow.